Now, for many who buy raw and uncooked food from the streets, health authorities have warned against the practice. While linking typhoid fever, dysentery, and viral hepatitis to patronage of food from uncertified vendors, they criticize city authorities for inability to regulate the practice. With Accra and Norma Forson have the rest of the story.
The food business is a lucrative one. Hundreds of young and old battle to attract customers daily. In fact, many earn the title they use in feeding themselves. From rice, wache, kebab, noodles, and many more, these sellers feed many mouths daily despite the danger. However, studies by the Food Hygiene and Consumers Health show that 50% of these food vendors have very little knowledge in food hygiene and safety. The FDA warns 80% of meals consumed by 89% of Ghanaians are from vendors and hawkers. These are sold at night, though the authority is mandated to ensure the wholesomeness of these foods at all times. It appears it is challenged in the role.
Those that operate only in the night, okay? There are issues we are discussing, and we've mentioned it to some officials of the local government, because the local government bylaws does not allow an officer to operate after 5 p.m. The food and drugs itself, I have my working hours, okay? But the question is that I can be asked to go and do certain jobs. What if I'm not assigned to go and do it?
The challenges faced by the FDA in ensuring food sold out is safe is not peculiar to the authority. The Accra Metro Assembly and many others across the country face the same problems. Regulation 9 of the AMA Food and Hygiene Bylaws states that all food handlers shall be subjected to screening by service providers contracted by the Assembly or accredited by the Metro Public Health Department.
Some people feel undergoing medical screening, they are doing it for the environmental health officers, for that matter, AMA. I can bet you when you go to the field and you see somebody selling food and you ask the person, where's your medical certificate? The person will show it to you. Ask the person, why did he or she undergo that screening? The person, oh, the AMA people said I should do it, that is why I did it.
The Assembly is to intensify its sensitization for food vendors to ensure they practice food hygiene at all times. Haja Alima Wan, a food vendor, tells us how she practices food hygiene.
Because of sometimes should in case there will be infection.
We do the health screening every year so that if we have any diseases, we can see and then treat them. We sweep and mop, and every week or every 2 weeks, we are made to do cleaning.
The agencies say they will be enforcing a directive that will compel food hawkers to sell from food warmers by September.